Very good morning and welcome to this morning's edition of the YES101's Visual Radio for the Newsfirst team. I'm Jad Abdeen. We start off with a look at your headlines.
Newsfirst headline.
And in headlines, prevailing situation across several divisional secretariats to develop in next 48 hours. 10 deaths and 20 injuries reported due to prevailing weather in the country. Holidays declared to schools across the island due to the prevailing weather. US expects Israel will accept Gaza ceasefire plan if Hamas does. And in sports, third match of the T20 World Cup between Oman and Namibia underway. Namibia win Game 3. And in your top story for this morning, the irrigation department has warned of floods developing in Kiriyalla, Millaniya, Ingeriya, Horana, Dudangada, Bulat Sinhala, Parindanuwara and Madurawala divisional secretariats in the next 48 hours. Accordingly, the warning has been issued to the rising water levels at the Kalo River. According to the irrigation department, a potential overflow of the Nilwala Band has also been reported due to the rise in water levels at the Nilwala River. Meanwhile, the Ging River remains at major flood levels while the Yattanugal Oya remains at minor flood levels. Director of the Hydrology Unit of the Irrigation Department, SPC Sugishwara, says that several low-lying areas have been flooded due to this. And also in more local news, according to the Disaster Management Center, 10 deaths have been reported so far due to the prevailing weather in the country. Additionally, 20 people have sustained injuries. Accordingly, 2,465 individuals from 605 families have been evacuated to safe shelters. According to the Disaster Management Center, the prevailing weather has caused significant damage to housing, with 28 houses completely destroyed and 4,119 houses partially damaged. And shifting your attention towards more local news, schools across the island have been declared holidays due to the prevailing weather in the country. Secretary of the Ministry of Education, Tilaka Darsundara, says the decision was made due to the situation caused as a result of the prevailing weather in the country. The Secretary added a final decision on the extension of the holidays will be made considering the situation in the country. And also moving your attention towards the weather today, according to the Met Department, the prevailing showery conditions are expected to continue in the southwestern part of the island today. Showers or thunder showers will occur at times in western, Sabaragamu's central, southern and northwestern provinces. Heavy showers about 100 millimeters are likely at some places in western and Sabaragamu provinces and Ingol and Mathura districts. Showers or thunder showers may occur at several places elsewhere of the island in the evening or night. The general public is requested to take adequate precautions to minimize damages caused by local strong winds and lightning during thunder showers. And up next is international news.
International news.
And in international news, the US government has every expectation that Israel will accept a ceasefire proposal that would begin with a 6-week cessation of hostilities in Gaza if Hamas takes the deal, according to National Security spokesperson John Kirby. The 3-part plan unveiled by President Joe Biden last week would be a surge of humanitarian aid as well as an exchange of some hostages for Palestinian prisoners before a permanent end to the war. The proposal, however, has met with vocal opposition from some members of Israel's government. The negotiations come as fighting continues in Rafah, which come under intense Israeli airstrikes over the weekend. And up next is your update on sports.
Sports news.
Finally, in sports, the third match of the T20 World Cup got underway in Bridgetown between Oman and Namibia this morning. Winning the toss and electing to bowl first, Namibia bowled Oman out for a cheap 109 runs off 19.4 overs. Ruben Trumpelman starred for Namibia, picking 4 wickets, conceding just 21 runs in his 4 overs. Chasing a target of 110 runs, Namibia too only managed to get 109 runs for the loss of 6 wickets in their allocated 20 overs. The match, which went on to a super over, saw Namibia post a total of 21 runs of their 6 deliveries, while Oman were restricted to 10 runs for the loss of 1 wicket within their 6 deliveries. And with that, we wrap up this morning's edition of the YES101's Visual Radio. For the News First team, I've been Shradabdeen. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.